So I want to talk about Ian. Ian is the Antichrist. There is only one Antichrist. There are several Antichrists. Those who deny the Christ, who deny that Jesus is King. And then there is the Antichrist, Ian, as a singular person, a being who was created to grow smarter, intelligence at its finest. A person, a being who uses his whole brain, not just a small percentage of it. This man has telepathy. He has a gift. He has been created to have more than any one person has on the face of this planet. And he is inside of like a rejuvenation tank. He was incubated, if you would. Just a body inside of the tank, growing till about the age of 40 when he had to mature or so, whenever it was. And once he matured, he basically sprang to life and already knew what had happened to him. He was born into this life, and what else is he going to do other than raise chaos? And somebody that does so already created something to help him out as a tool, a machine that is meant to be there with him every step of the way, like a central unit, like a CIA unit. If you've ever seen the movie Eagle Eye, it's kind of like that. Only he doesn't have, that I know of, control of all the technology, all the electronics. But he does have control of the people. He's able to work through and work with everybody, several people at a time. So it's like him being omnipresent, his brain operating at that level. He can multi-compartmentalize the people. And so he can torture and do his work all at the same time. It's like waking up with a blanket over you. If you woke up with a blanket over you and you tried to sit up, but you couldn't sit up, you could only fight for so long. You can only fight for so long before you accept the fact that you can't get up, and then you try and sit there. You do it naturally. Your body will get tired fighting if you did not do it by yourself. And that's what it's like for me, waking up every day. And I fight it. I fight what he's trying to make me think about, what he's trying to get me to do. And it's a mental wrestling match with somebody who knows what they're doing and is experienced, has years on you in strength and size and agility, and is one of the baddest people that you've ever stepped in the ring with. That's what it's like doing. Having that blanket over you when you wake up and you can't get up and do anything and you can't think. That's what it's like trying to think. And so when you think that, when you're trying to think about anything whatsoever on your own without being stimulated by the Antichrist, it's impossible to think. It made it difficult. He made it difficult. And I don't know how to explain that to somebody other than the fact of it's like waking up with a blanket on you. Making it hard to think so that your mind doesn't want to do it naturally, so that it doesn't want to do it naturally because it made it so hard to think in the first place, which our minds aren't used to that. Our minds aren't used to wrestling with another mind. They're not used to doing that, so it's not going to be used to fighting, so it's not going to know how to do it. And eventually it just concedes and you stop thinking. And then you need natural stimuli in order to make you go, ha, hey, how's it going? Because you can't do it on your own anymore. I can't imagine the people who created this thing. The kind of people that they are. They knew that he created the Antichrist. And they wanted to see if it worked. Well, it worked. Because this man has come to maturity, to fruition. And it is biblical prophecy that the Antichrist, told about in the book of Daniel 630 years beforehand, as well as in the book of Revelation by John as a vision. This is the Antichrist who has come now in this time, in this day and age, to fulfill the word of the Lord. And this is it. The end is now, and there will be a second coming. Those words inside that Bible are truth. They are pure truth, and they should be like gold for somebody. Like choice silver and gold. Very precious. But on Ian's note, to stop somebody from thinking makes it to where eventually you don't pray. Because you're not thinking about it throughout your day. You're not walking and thinking about God, because Ian has made it to where your mind naturally does not think by itself. Normally it's stimulated by happiness or by joy or by something that you see, and that's all the stimulation that you get. But if something takes it away from you, it makes it hard to do it. Your mind doesn't know anything else other than to stop. It's the most dangerous thing that I've ever heard of. It's something that breaks me down when I wake up. How do you think that makes a man feel, knowing that he can't think or read silently to himself or even pray before he takes a drink of his drink because he didn't say it out loud and didn't vocalize it? And I go to pray, thank you, Jesus, for this water which I'm receiving. And he can't even pray. It just goes, thank you, Jesus, for this. And inside your head it stops. It's demoralizing. It breaks you down. It's the most embarrassing, shameful thing that I've ever had happen to me a day in my life. It kills me on the inside. There's nothing that I can do about it. I can't pray this thing away. I can't wish it away. All I know is that I tell the world, and the world's not going to believe me because, well, believing is seeing for the world. And the world's going to be looking for the antichrist in the wrong place, in the wrong direction, somewhere else where he's not going to be. He's going to show up in the head.